The diversity is coming, and it's coming very quickly, and it's growing quickly.
The City of Bloomington joined the Advancing Racial Equity Learning Cohort because we recognize that demographically our community is changing.
We get together once a month and learn from what other communities have done to advance racial equities.
Equity has at its root the idea of something being fair. One group of people might need more of something in order to be on the same or equal playing field with others.
Our City Council has adopted a strategic plan. There are 3 things that we're going to be doing. The first is we're going to diversify our workforce.
As people come to the city for services, it's really important for them to see people serving in the city that look like them, that understand them and can relate to them.
The second thing we'd like to do is diversify our advisory commissions and committees to the City Council.
I joined the Human Rights Commission because I wanted to make a positive difference in the community. Absolutely, I would encourage different backgrounds of people to join.
When you bring that diversity to those commissions and to those different committees, all of a sudden we're getting a better sense of what's really going on in the city.
The third thing we're going to do is utilize a racial equity toolkit to evaluate the programs and services that the city offers. So anytime that we are adopting a new program or a new policy, or we're reorienting services that we provide to the community, we want to be sure that we're doing so through the lens of equity.
Usually people are more welcoming when they hear you want to discuss with them and how you want to make their lives better instead of just imposing a rule.
Our staff has responded to opportunities to have open and honest conversation as we have provided opportunities through video series and through lunch and learns.
Over 80 city staff to date have attended at least one of the video sessions.
The Jackie Robinson film series talks an awful lot about race and the history of race in this country. And then afterwards we have like an hour-long conversation about what we saw. Voices Heard, where we took a group of high school students from Bloomington and Richfield and police officers from the Richfield Police Department and the Bloomington Police Department, got them together for 6 weeks to have really deep conversations.
That's a really genius and creative program, especially today's where the police are viewed negatively. To have a program like that in our community really speaks a lot.
Another thing that we've started is the book club, and we have 23 folks that also brings about discussion on the difficult topic of race or inequity.
As we begin to become more diverse as a city and we begin to diversify our workforce, I think that it actually enriches us as a culture. There is so much out there in terms of how we look at art, how we look at music, how we look at many different things from different cultural lenses. And if we include those voices, those ideas, and those perspectives, it simply makes us better as a city. It makes us better as a government entity.
We need to know one another. We need to know each other's backgrounds. And the only way we can do that is by integrating and coming together.
The efforts that we're going to make, especially with our staff, to develop cultural competence, to encourage open conversation, to build relationships, are all things that are going to help us in relating to our community, to knowing our community, and to building relationships.
We're going to see some really exciting things in Bloomington in the years to come because of the work that we're starting right now.